Homies or homies? What up, though, fam? It's your homie Grand Teacher. Check it out. I've discovered something. I was looking for something that I can, some easier type of way I can assist you in putting chords and progressions together in your Reason software, or just putting chords and progressions together for your hip hop production. Period. And I discovered something called AutoARP, and I don't know if you ever seen this before. I did a little bit of research because I don't like present nothing to you guys that's not going to be practical. But I discovered a few good qualities about this. If you can't get your hands on Harmony Navigator or wrap your head around it, this might be a cool alternative. It's free for 30 days. AutoARP, I think it's only $35. It might be kind of the answer here. I was toying around with it, and what it does is, I'm gonna try to be brief with it. What it does is, it's a chord generator. It allows you to customize your chords, and the cool part is that you map it to a key. So, for example, sorry about that. For example, I'm playing a chord, just hitting the C note here, and as I move up, I can map the chord to any key here. And what I decided to do was that's 5-5-1. Anyway, I'm talking about 5-1-T. The chord progressions, how you use the number system to put your chord progressions together. If you don't know what I'm talking about, of course, go check out hiphopchordprogressions.com and you'll understand a little bit more of what I'm talking about. But once you get past understanding the cycle of fifths and knowing the number systems, then this is where this can come into play really good. As you see here, that is numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and it's cool. You select a key. You got all of the keys, and it also got the scales: major, minor, all that, chromatic, semitone, alien, Egyptian mode, all that good stuff. Now, it's real intuitive, so I'm not going to get on to the meat and potatoes of everything. It's an arpeggiator. Actually, it's originally an arpeggiator, but it's a chord generator, and it may be useful to you. It may be useful. Just real quick, I'm going to show you how I customize a chord. They give you basic chords here. Like if you scroll through here, now this is custom chord, but if you scroll through, it'll give you the minor chord, the M7, suspended 4, and then it'll give you the full scale if you move the cursor up and down here. Now I'm not going to change this because this is a custom chord that I made for C. So if you hit it, and how I created it was, they show you this is cool. They show you the scale that you're already in, and they're only going to display the proper, or should I say the legal scale of that particular key. So if you're in the key of C, and that's the minor, well, they're only going to have the scale selected there, so you can't lose. You see what I'm saying? And basically you create your own chord by adjusting this, and it shows you the octave, if you want to have the octave up in D, middle, or down. Same thing with this. Do you want the bottom C? You hear that bass? That's the mid. That's the high. See, so that's kind of cool. And it only, and you can cut it off if you want. Like, you can just cut it completely off and you don't hear nothing. But I want my middle C in there. And I just went through and selected each chord or each key and mapped the chord to it. And it's cool because you can't get wrong because you can't hit the wrong button. So I kind of thought it was cool, kind of convenient. So I wanted to see how it plays out in the practical world, real world. So we're going to create a little rhythm here and just kind of slap together a track and see how practical it is for us, how useful it really, really is. So let's see here. Okay, that's cool. It's pretty simple. And it's just gonna kind of just be a rocking, you know, just a ride. This is like a riding vibe, you know. But no, not that. Mm, 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 yeah, something like that, you know. Mm, mm, uh-huh. Uh, uh, mm, 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 mm. Okay, that's decent enough. Let's just drop it down here. Okay. And so we'll have something to work with down there. Cut that off. And now that's cool. And you know what? Just for the sake of this tutorial, man, we're going to turn this to neo soul. So let's cut the snap off and let's put a funky, sloppy offset to it. And you know how that always do the track. Cool. All right, so now we got something to work with. All right, let's go back up here and just kind of play some random chords. It's all in key, so you really can't go wrong. So the idea here is to see how this can help you in your workflow, your production workflow. And this is really excellent for people that don't know theory or nothing like that. But you can play the chords, you can map the chords on these keys and just hit the keys randomly. So let's see what we can do. Sorry. Let me do that again. And let's promise to repeat that. And let's see what we got here. Yeah, that's kind of cool. That's okay. But can we work with the velocity here? I feel like the velocity is a little out of control, right? I don't know. Oh, I think it got something to do with up here. Well, that's a little deeper. But let's just see. Let's see what else we can put together. We ain't gonna worry about the velocity right now. Okay, let's see. All right, let me put that, change the octave on that and give them some body. Okay, something like okay, that's cool. Just something, you know, something dumb and illiterate, just to kind of get the vibe. So I don't know. What you guys think? You think it's something practical? You know, is it something that we can possibly replace? Can we replace Harmony Navigator using this little plugin right here? I think it's pretty cool. AutoARP. I'm gonna do a little bit more research, fam. But you know what? Check it out. Download it. Toy around with it if you got Reason 8. And you know, see if it's practical for you. Leave a comment. You know, like you guys get involved. So leave a comment and tell me what you think. Share your thoughts. It's your homie Grand Tiz. I just wanted to show y'all that real quick. But I'll be back with some more madness. So y'all stay tuned. See you in a minute.